I'm here to tell you what bravery means to me. I've been bouldering for about a year and I've been skateboarding for about 10 years. With a lot of action sports, there's an inherent physical risk, but I think really bravery comes from knowing how to just engage with that fear just before you do that trick and telling yourself that it will be alright and that I have the capabilities to do this trick or to climb this wall. I think that's what bravery is, learning how to really let go and trusting your instincts to just guide you through the process.
For me, being brave is about deciding what you want to achieve, going for it and never giving up. That's what I did. I'd always wanted to be a novelist. I kept going, I got knocked down, I got back up again, and eventually I published my book.
For me, the bravest thing that I ever did was being honest with my friends and with my doctor as to how I was doing with my mental health. This felt really scary at the time, but it meant that I was able to get the right support and was looked after by the people that I love.
Being brave to me means doing the right thing, which isn't always the easiest thing, and always remaining kind.
Now, I was born deaf, and as a result of that, I've worn hearing aids all my life. And growing up through school, I was told you cannot do this job, you cannot do that job because you're deaf. I was given the opportunity to work for the London Ambulance Service as a paramedic. Now, even joining the ambulance service was a struggle because they weren't sure how I was going to cope with the radios, but they gave me the chance to do so. Bravery to me is about overcoming something that you find really challenging, but you do it a step at a time over days, and then you look back months and months later or years later and you see how far you've come.
I'm a tattoo artist, and being brave for me is meeting new customers, trying new things at work and doing things outside of my comfort zone.
Being brave to me means to always show up to the things you love, but also accepting that sometimes when things are just too much to actually just say no and skip for the day.
An example where I've been able to show my bravery and be brave is deciding to take a gap year instead of going straight off to uni. It was a bit daunting, but I felt like it was in the best interest for me. I was able to have a year where I could develop my skills, spend time with my family, I got my first job, and I just felt like more prepared for when I go to uni in September. At times it was difficult because, I would see my friends off at uni enjoying their first year, but I think that I was able to be brave here because I knew that this was the best thing for me, and it made me feel much better in the end, and I feel like it worked out for me.